Hey, welcome back. Today is April 29th, Thursday. And before anything else, please do be aware of any fake profiles down in the YouTube comment section below, asking you guys to contact some random numbers or individuals, and even some imitating my name and profile picture. I will not ask you guys to contact any random numbers or individuals. So if you see a fake profile like that, it's better if you guys just report it. Now, on this post, I'll be telling you about the overall crypto markets, which includes Bitcoin dominance and Bitcoin price action, and see how they could potentially affect the overall altcoin markets. Before diving into Filecoin, FILUSD, and Shopping.io, SPIUSD, and see what is going on in these markets. I'll be telling you about the bullish and bearish case scenarios for today, as well as the short-term price prediction on these markets according to what I'm seeing on the charts. Before we begin today, if you guys are enjoying this content, make sure to subscribe to this channel and like this video, as I'll be keeping you updated on the latest crypto setups on my watch list regardless if it's a good day or a bad day. If you want to support me and don't already have a Webull brokerage account, you guys can use my referral link down below. They're still giving away 2 free stocks after you sign up for an account and deposit $100 US. And I'll also get a referral bonus if you guys sign up under me. Please also read my full disclaimer below. I am not a financial advisor and this is not financial advice. I am purely sharing my own speculations and opinions on these markets. I cannot tell you the future, and you should always do your own due diligence before trading or investing in these markets, as it's extremely risky and volatile. If you have any questions or comments, please do only leave them in the comment section below, but I'll try my best to get to as many of them as possible. See what's going on in these markets first. Most importantly, I do take a look into Bitcoin dominance. Tells me what the money could be trending into. Would it be Bitcoin, altcoins, or neither? Right now, we do have Bitcoin dominance down about 1%, over 1%. This breaks down to Bitcoin price action down over 3.7%. Total altcoin market cap down over 1.7%. Now, this would be the downside of Bitcoin dominance trending downwards, as I will usually see total altcoin market cap pulling back by less than that of Bitcoins. I still usually emphasize Bitcoin dominance trending downwards. That's generally speaking better for the altcoins on both the upside and downside. Because conversely speaking, if Bitcoin dominance was trending upwards, the downside of that, I will usually see total altcoin market cap pulling back by more than that of Bitcoins. Bitcoin dominance here, we have broken down from a generally bullish pattern, which is a falling wedge pattern here about last week. Next key support here would be about the 50% fit level area. This is on the weekly time frame. If Bitcoin dominance continues down here, that's more ideal for the altcoins. Let's go over to Bitcoin. Weekly time frame, we've been having bearish divergence on here. 3 consecutive higher highs on the price action chart. 3 consecutive lower highs on the RSI here. Now, the safer signal I'm looking for to tell me that this bearish divergence is then playing out on this time frame will be seeing a higher high on the price action chart along with a higher high on the RSI. Bearish divergence more often than not can signal a pullback, as we have seen on each of these 3 instances after seeing a higher high on the price action chart along with a lower high on the RSI. Monthly time frame here, we have about a day left on this monthly candle. We have been in overbought territory for quite some time with bearish divergence, as I have almost been mentioning every post. Now, this is a time frame I will not lose track of, even though sometimes signals may not be playing out immediately, because do take a look into the last few times Bitcoin has gone into very overbought territory here on this monthly time frame. And if it pulls back for 1 data point, that's 1 month's worth of pulling back. Three-day time frame here. Immediate key resistance, 3-day 21 MA, the blue line, which we are getting a pullback from right now. Next key resistance after the 3-day 21 MA, which are basically right above it, are the daily 21 MA and the daily 50 MA. Basically very much in line with each other right now. On the 12-hour time frame here, a shorter time frame, I can actually see a smaller inverse head and shoulders pattern. So let's see if this would be just a small pullback here before continuing upwards for Bitcoin. Now, if Bitcoin continues pulling back or pulls back at any time, it could still have a bearish effect on the altcoins. That bearish effect would be greater, however, if Bitcoin dominance is trending higher. Let's go over to Filecoin. On the weekly time frame is the highest time frame where we actually do have RSI data here. And we are currently at about 70 right now. Now, on the daily time frame, I can see more of a falling wedge pattern here. And falling wedge patterns, according to Thomas Bukowski and his website, thepatternSite.com, it is a 68% chance of it breaking to the upside. If it breaks to the upside, let's say, for example, by May 7th here, okay, I will have a measured target of just right underneath $220. And I picked May 7th because it would take into consideration of this resistance at about the $140 fib level area being broken, approximately, okay? And that's also where the next key level of support that the 3-day 21 MA is approaching. It looks like the 3-day 21 MA here, the blue line, could be surpassing this fib level area at about the $120 fib level area. Now, measured targets are theoretical approximate targets only, may actually be different in real life price action, more or less. And if the price action breaks out sooner, the measured target could be higher. And if the measured target if the price action breaks out later, if the price action breaks out sooner, the measured target will be higher. If the measured target breaks out later, the measured target will be lower, assuming that this falling wedge pattern still stays intact. Let's take a look into some of the key supports and resistances relevant to this price action right now. Key resistance immediately, daily 21 MA, the blue line, followed by the $160 fib level area. If we get past that, the price action could expect resistance coming from this group of past trading history here, ranging from about $170 to slightly over $205 here, $206. So $170 to $206, I could expect resistance. If the price action gets past that, I could expect resistance coming from about the 200 and just right underneath $240. Key support immediately would be about the $140 fib level area, about $140 fib level area. Daily 50 MA, the white line, about the $120 fib level area. That's basically pretty in line with where the 3-day 21 MA is. The weekly 21 MA is actually quite far down there and has just appeared. Let's take a look into the bullish and bearish case scenarios here. Bullish case scenario, the focus on here is the daily time frame for now. If price action breaks out of this pattern and go towards its measured target, mining some of those resistance levels I have just talked about, as those could be points of rejection. Bearish case scenario, price action breaks this bottom trend line. It looks like that should take into consideration of breaking the 3-day 21 MA, okay, as of this snapshot, okay, most likely. It should take into consideration of breaking this 3-day 21 MA. Also depending on timing as well. Then the next level of key support here I'll be looking at would be about the $100 fib level area, okay? And see if this falling wedge pattern still stays intact. Let's move on to shopping.io. So the 3-day time frame here is the highest time frame where I would actually have RSI data, and we're currently about 53 right now. So I don't think that's something to be worried about. And on this 3-day time frame, let's move down to the daily time frame here, where we can actually see a more clear falling wedge pattern as well. Now on this daily time frame for shopping.io, SPIUSD, I do see a falling wedge pattern with 2 outliers, very long candles. I think that's still fair to exclude. Measure target, which is taken by measuring the opening of the pattern and then adding it back to an expected breakout point. It looks like the price action did try to break out earlier today before getting rejected by the daily 21 MA. So let's take for an example that we are breaking out today, okay, as if the price action would try again, just as an example, okay? Then the measure target here would be about just right over $266, $267 approximately. Again, measure targets are theoretical approximate targets only, may actually be different in real life price action, more or less. If the price action breaks out later, the measure target would be lower, assuming that this falling wedge pattern still stays intact. And falling wedge patterns, according to what I said about my reference earlier, it's a 68% chance of it breaking to the upside. Now let's take a look into some of the key supports and resistances relevant to this price action right now. Key resistance immediately would be about the $130 FIB level area, followed by the daily 21 MA. Next up would be about the $170 FIB level area, $200 FIB level area, about $230 FIB level area, $260 FIB level area, and then I can refer to this group of past trading history here for resistance if price action gets over its measured targets. Key support, it's going to be pretty far down at about $80 FIB level area. If that is not, that's the next level of key support, but I could also expect some support from past trading history here as well at about $110, excuse me, from this group of past trading history, where we did get support here as well, corresponding to that same level as well from past trading history. So I can expect some support at about the $110, which we did get. If that does not hold, I could expect some support at about $100. I see one past trading history here, so some support there before the FIB level here at about $80 FIB level area. Let's take a look into the bullish and bearish case scenarios here. Bullish case scenario, price action breaks out of this falling wedge pattern and go towards its measured target, mining some of those resistance levels I have just pointed out, as those could be points of rejection. Bearish case scenario, price action breaks this bottom trend line. It looks like the next level of key support that should take into consideration of breaking the $80 FIB level area here. Then I can only refer to 2 more candles here for past trading history and refer to as support at about $60. And then one more here at about $50 and seeing if those hold. Now, these are my bullish and bearish case scenarios for today. Let me know if you found it helpful. Give me a thumbs up if you did. Let me know your agreements, disagreements, feedback. I'd love to hear them. Hope you manage your risk carefully. And if you'd like to see any more of my most recently uploaded videos on YouTube, you guys can check out my links up here on YouTube. See you next time.